Hello, welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack Duxbury. His name is?
Ben Champion. Hello.
And that's Tay.
Yo!
Ben, what have we got?
Got a fresh something from Elektron. They've updated the Digitakt.
Yeah, is it Digitakt? This is a first call. Actually, if you haven't liked or subscribed on the channel, please do so. Or if you don't like what we're doing, let us know. The other thing is, do you say Digitakt or Digitakt? If it's Digitakt, put double G. If you're a Digitakt, put a J. And I appreciate that. Anyway, we're going to get into the video. Let's high five, Ben.
Okay, there's bug fixes, which are not interesting at all. What we can do is jump right into the changes, some ambient stuff, and then maybe some, we'll try and techno. Have you technoed before? I can't really techno.
No, I feel I want to techno though.
We'll give it a go. Let's start. Let me deploy a sample. Some rain.
English summer.
Exactly. On my second track, I have a recording from one of the Modular Cafe live performances. Find us on Facebook. And we're doing budget granular synthesis here. Budget granular. So Digitakt, whichever you prefer, is a sampler, it's a sample sequencer. It can be a synthesizer, we'll show you that later. It can also be an 8-voice polysynth if you have, what was it, Max for Live, Max MSP? That'll do it. Either way, quickly take out the bass there. Let me show you what's going on.
Beautiful sound.
Turn off the rain. Yeah, it's quite nice. Let me play you the sample as we started with it, if I may. Where's the thing? There's the thing. I got reverb and delay on it. So that's the longest sample you can record in. So I just grabbed a bunch of it. What we do first is I go for a forward loop play mode, so I'll just keep repeating, and the key bit is going into the LFO section, which is where we'll find our first changes. If you're familiar with the Digitakt, you'll see this has changed a little bit. We've got a nice picture of our waveform there, which we didn't have before, so triangle, square, all this kind of stuff. So we're on a sine. You now have two of them. Just keep spamming the LFO. You can see 1 out of 2, 2 out of 2. So you've got a lot more wobbly options. What we've got is on LFO 1, sample start. So if we look at this screen while we play, see it wobbling about?
Yeah.
It's moving over here. It's going to go over that way. Reverse as well, that makes it nice. What I've also got is we go into our second LFO. Also got stereo pan, because we can, of course.
What a beautiful sound.
It's good fun. As always, plenty of reverb. Just listen to that forever. It's great fun making simple
nice, Ben.
stuff. Oh, thank you.
Lovely.
Right. LFO's really cool, just a little bit of animation. What you might have wanted before, let's say just have a filter sweep going Now you can do auto pan. Now you can do wibbly delay stuff at the same time, which is super, super cool. I imagine they've just been finding efficiencies in all the code, so they've unlocked a little bit more power in this wonderful box.
An extra LFO, any more shapes in the LFO? Or?
I don't know that the shapes have changed, but we can scroll through them here. We've got triangle, we've got sine, square, saw, an exponential plucky something. We then have a ramp, sample and hold style thing. That's your lot.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so what's next on the new menu?
Filtery stuff.
Oh.
So if we jump over to the other pattern I prepared and you play around on your keyboard.
Oh, shit. Any key?
Who knows?
Mate.
It's coming over.
Taylor knows it.
How many more chants have you got to do today?
I can fit
You got a few. Love it. So that was the Digitakt being a synthesizer. If you go into your sample page and you import the factory single cycle waveforms, go into forward loop. It's just a synthesizer, which will let us demonstrate the new filter types that we've got. There's more filter types here. So what we've had before, if you want to play stuff, I'll do the old sweep. Low pass, we've had that before. High pass. We then have, these are the new ones, we've got EQ curves, so you have a little bit of flexibility with sort of mixing. If you're doing heavy sample stuff, and you only have that stereo out, it can get a bit muddy. This is really going to open up some options for like fully Digitakt sets. So these ones, if you use the resonance control, you can see it actually changes to, say, gain when you change filter type. There you go, gain. So at the moment that's subtractive, but if we go for one of these, as we go up, we've got EQ 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and as if I scroll through, you see they just get sort of
nice.
pinchier.
Yeah.
That's what's that? That's the Q.
And that's on every
believe.
track you can now.
Every single track, yeah, you've got your 8. You can add one of those to each. So this is the steepest and pointiest. So there's that. You might be thinking, why didn't they put a band pass in there?
Yep.
They kind of did. There's another page for filters, as we had with the LFOs, 2 LFOs. Filter page 1, that's what you know and love. Filter page 2, they've got one called the bass width filter, which sounds really fancy. It's not. It's you've got a high pass and you've got a low pass. So you can make a band pass filter. So that's super handy.
It's so clear, and I like that that's well implemented. Just with another, but the screen, even from this out, I can see everything, and I love this size. I was saying, I bought a Digitakt and I sold it.
I've done that twice now.
And it makes me lust for it again, what you're doing.
What I like about them is they're so reliable, they're so durable, and what they really excel at is you have an idea, you just pop it in. Once you've got a couple of shortcuts down, they're really fast to work with. I think they appeal to the crowd. You know how you get people that have used MPCs for ages and they're so quick? If for some reason they decide they don't like Akai anymore, Elektron will let you, dive in and get that good in the same kind of way.
Definitely.
Those are not the most exciting bits, but if we have a techno jam, we can demonstrate some of the last stuff. If you go function LFO, that brings up the master page, we have the compressor that was already there. We have the mixer, but there's another page on the mixer, which I need to go here to enable. We turn that off. There we go. This is so good, but not that exciting, but it's really cool.
Right.
You can see we've got in left, in right, pan, delay. What that means is you can use the Digitakt, as an effects processor
Come
for your external stuff, and you just have more control.
That feels like something that should have been in there in the first place.
It probably should.
So what a great...
But now they've done it.
Yeah, what a cool thing.
So in this situation, we've got a weird synth, but let's say you just had a nice mono, and you're like, I just want a bit of reverb on it.
Yeah.
Just go over here, turn up the delay, reverb, and watch it, whichever input you're using.
And it's a lovely sounding
Jobs are good.
effects box as well. Are we gonna? Can I? Because you brought this in as a
Yeah,
treat for me. Because
yes, I
I've
did.
never played one.
Not available from Andertons, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But super cool anyway. This is the Soma Lyra 8, and it makes industrial death sounds, pretty much. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's difficult to use, because the whole thing is just obscure and strange, but that's the whole point. So we're going to use this new mixer page to add effects. We're going to use the master compressor sidechainy thing.
Ooh.
It's going to get pretty big.
So you could just sidechain this. Come on. Are we going to do it right now?
Yeah, we're going to do it right now.
Where do I get one of these?
Somewhere, not Andertons.
Oh, come on, we're all grown up enough here.
If you nag us enough, maybe we'll just get some Soma Lyra 8s or Pulsar 23s, or what else do they do?
Everyone told me that when I played this, I'd love the sound of it. They were like, this is the synth. I've no idea what that is, or
Neither
what
do I,
just
really.
happened, but it sounds amazing.
It's so
apocalyptic.
evil. Exactly. I hope you enjoyed Apocalyptic Techno with Jack and Ben. We can do it again, maybe.
Is that all the bits of the new...
That's all I got, yeah.
So that's the video done.
Hooray!
Hey, that was a nice quick one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Yes, Betty boy.